Alright guys, we are back to the live intro just for this video because I'm at home and I am sitting in front of my computer. So this is war number 8 and we are up against this alliance here. They are currently 3rd in Master and they are about 300 points ahead of us. So we know that they have only lost once, and we know that they are going to be a tough matchup. Now, we deserve some tough matchups here. Our first 6 wars, we had a couple tough matchups. We went 5-1, and we knew that in the second half we would start to get some some bigger alliances, and we have. So last war we got NY. They won that war by 1 death. And we're due, but here we are. I'm going to be on path 1. I have a little bit bigger war this war. I'm going to be on path 1 here. I've got this rank 3 Mephisto on Vigorous Assault, Arc Overload. Mephisto doesn't benefit from Stubborn. He's not defensive, so I'm just going to deck style Quake that. And then I've got this Corvus here. I believe that that's a rank 2 Unawakened Corvus. Doesn't matter because he is now metal after the last update. And I'm going to be using Magneto. Finally, I can use my rank 3 Magneto. Dreamin's going to take this blade here for us. And then in section 2, I'm going to be on path 1. So I've got this Magneto victim here, who does benefit from Stubborn, but again, with Magneto, literally it does not matter. I've got this Annihilus here. Now, Annihilus, after the last update, also is metal, but because it's buffet, I will be using Quake, and Annihilus is not a Stubborn defender, so I'll just, it wouldn't matter anyway, because I would want to parry style him, but I'll parry style him. I believe that's a rank 3 also. Maybe, no, I don't think so, but I'll parry style him. He'll place some armor breaks and some obliteration debuffs on me, which will actually help me heal from willpower. And then we've got this Wasp here. So this is also buffet. I'm going to be using Magneto, and I'm going to showcase one of his very cool synergies after his buff. Obviously, Wasp is metal, so that's going to help. Magneto has an awesome new synergy with Magic and a couple other people, but I'm going to be bringing Magic, where knocking a metal defender down with a heavy attack inflicts a 12-second heal block passive, which is great. So awesome. Huge synergy. On Mini Island, I'm going to be taking this Labyrinth Ultron with Quake. He is defensive, so I'll have to parry style that one. Somebody else's BRYN is going to take that Killmonger, and then I'm going to parry style this man thing up top. He is also Stubborn, but not really worried about that fight. So let's go ahead and join up. I'm bringing Magneto, Quake, and then Magic. So let's check this out. Knocking the opponent down has a 100% chance to inflict a 12-second heal block debuff, and if they're metal, it's a heal block passive. So he can actually inflict a heal block on any defender with these synergies, which is crazy, for 12 seconds. And if it's against a metal champ, which Wasp is, it's a passive instead. And I'm going to be throwing heavies that whole fight. So, I mean, this is a crazy synergy. We're going to join up. I'm going to go ahead and walk over to my fights, and then, as I always do, I will exit out and I will fight a little bit later. But yeah, that's it. I really hope that we can pull through this war and have an awesome win here. That would help us. It might put us back into the 3rd spot, so we never know. It will almost certainly jump us to the 4th spot. Right, here we are rolling up to fight number 1. It's a Mephisto, rank 3, who cares? This is Quake time, and honestly, guys, I am so excited about this war. We are going to fast forward all of the Quake fights. I'm using Quake for several fights in this war. Quake is relatively boring to watch. I have a perfect war with Quake. But the real spectacle here is the Magneto fights, and those are so cool. I can't wait to talk about those and show those to you. We're just going to speed all this other crap up. And then at the end of this video, we also have a rank 3 thing boss solo from my boy BRYN in BG3. He used a 565 Void. He's a huge beast. But let's talk about this fight. It is masochism. This loser is a metal champ now, and you guys can see underneath Corvus's health bar, he has a heal black passive. So masochism can't trigger. Not sure that it would anyway because of the 70% reduced ability accuracy, which would apply on things that are triggered within the fight, such as masochism and buffet. But yeah, I mean, Magneto does not care about any of this stuff. We're just going to heavy this guy down. Look at that, a 13k crit with 3k additional energy damage just from his SIG. And my dude is only SIG 20. That scales all the way up to SIG 200. Magneto is unbelievable. He is by far my favorite champ to play at this point, and he is just incredibly powerful. Now in this fight, the reason that they would place a Terrax here is because he kind of counters Dr. Doom. He's got control over rocks or something, and so he counters metal opponents. I don't really know, but in any case, we're just going to quake this guy. Easy peasy. He's not stubborn either, so we can just fully dex this guy. But yeah, once his once his rock field is gone, he's not going to do any energy damage, and it'll never have power. So, okay, now we have a Darkhawk, and Darkhawk, of course, is a metal defender. Now, not only is he metal, and not only is he tech, but Magneto reverses. I'm sorry, he doesn't reverse. He ignores class disadvantage against metal defenders. So you guys can see that I'm proccing that heal block passive again. Darkhawk does have shield mode, which is reducing the damage a little bit, but, well, actually, it can reduce the damage, but because of the reduced ability accuracy, it's not every time. But in shield mode and in whatever stealth mode, you can still heavy him, and Magneto, his attacks, his heavy attacks cannot miss. Sorry, I'm so excited. I'm just talking like an idiot, but he cannot miss, nor can he be auto blocked. Period. Against any champ. So that's awesome, whether they're metal or not. But yeah, I'm gonna get up to this R3 here, or this special 3. Sorry, I'm so all over the place because I'm so hyped. And we're just gonna crumple him. I think in war, even with the 565 Magneto, the SP2 is more than plenty to smoke any metal defender. Annihilus is metal also, and with the synergy that I brought, I could have heal blocked him, but I decided just to use Quake anyway. I don't know why. I just wanted to. I'm super familiar with this fight, and sometimes, like, if the ability accuracy, if I get unlucky and there's that 30% chance that the ability accuracy doesn't prevent his Annihilus's rod, his cosmic rod or whatever, then you know, I might have missed a parry. But Magneto ultimately is going to be really, really good against Buffet. He does reduce metal defenders' regeneration rate by 105%. But on a node like the one that Annihilus was on that has enhanced healing, that would overtake Magneto's natural ability. However, obviously with the magic synergy, he's going to inflict a heal block against any defender every single time he throws a heavy. So you can literally keep it up the entire fight. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop this annoying little wasp with a 150k special 2 crit. Unbelievable. This guy is so good, it's ridiculous. Alright, so now I have a Labyrinth of Legends Ultron. It's a 565 on Rage. I'm not going to be using Magneto because it's Rage. He most likely would prevent Rage from ever proccing, and he could probably even bypass the Rage damage cap at a 70% chance. That's how much he reduces ability accuracy against metal opponents. But Quake is just going to be super, super easy here. He is stubborn, so I am going to be playing this fight parry style. But as long as I don't get hit, I won't have any issue. This guy, I think I'm not really sure, so I might misspeak here, but he's either got really high health or he's got a lot of physical resistance. I don't think that he has any physical resistance, but this fight I felt like took a lot longer than I expected it to. Overall, again, it's not a big deal because I never get hit in this war with Quake, but I just thought that was interesting. Anyway, here we have a Man-Thing. This is a rank 3 Man-Thing, but in my opinion, any place on the map where Man-Thing can be quaked is just kind of a waste of a placement for him. I like to place him on Brute Force, or I don't know. Sometimes the buffet nodes, if if we're just taking a gamble that the opponent isn't comfortable using buffet against him. But on a node like this, this node is almost unanimously or almost always quaked because of the power gain. So I don't really think that this is very good placement, but we're just parry styling this the entire way. And yeah, I mean, he goes down. Super, super simple and easy. I could have let off a heavy there to end the fight, but I'm not sure 100% that it would have, so I just lasted one more cycle there, and he did. Alright, so now we have I took a screenshot because of the connection error, just in case it didn't give me credit for the kill. But, alright, so now we've got BRYN. He is taking this rank 3 Thing Boss with a 565 Void. This fight is going to take a little while, and we're playing it at regular speed, but I'm going to do my best to commentate on this. He chooses to use an invulnerability boost over the Power Start 1 boost because this fight's going to be long enough that he really doesn't need to rush to get off that first special. But he starts the fight with a really nice intercept there. You'll see throughout this fight, he is on point with intercepts, and he uses the light attack intercept, which is a lot safer than a medium intercept in the middle of a screen. And then he is very on point with punishing things, full combos into his block. He never misses an opportunity to do that in this fight. And I think that number one, that's going to save some time. So help him get this Thing Boss down faster. But it also prevents him accidentally triggering Stubborn, causing an indestructible buff or passive on Thing, and that also could elongate the fight if Thing is being stingy and his debuffs aren't doing any damage because of the Unstoppable. Now, here he went in for an intercept, and here he's going to go in for another intercept. Those are both medium intercepts. It's a good thing that he used the indestructible boost or the invulnerability boost. And then that second one, I think he would have been fine if he just used the light intercept method. It obviously would have missed, but it would have given him plenty of time to back out. The other thing that you guys will notice that he really does an amazing job with in this fight is when Thing throws his special 1, he is dexing it. He's doing what we call a shallow evade. So he's evading it, but he's far enough away that he's not actually proccing the dexterity or the precision from dexterity, which prevents Thing from becoming indestructible. There he had a really awesome full evade on the SP1 in the corner, which is something that a lot of players can get in trouble with. But yeah, so he's just managing the rock stacks really, really well here. And I mean, his debuffs are doing a ton of damage. You guys can see there, I mean, he's got like all of the debuffs are ticking, so 2 per second for between 270 or 150 to 270 damage, and then he's getting the Fear of the Void tick. I think is, I'm trying to see it, but it's a little under 700 right now. He's just doing a really good job of that. There he interrupts the incoming attack. He's gonna throw the SP1 and manages his rock stacks really well there, using the 14th and 15th hit. And there again, he evades another special without triggering dexterity. At this point, he gets a nice intercept off there just to show off. But, I mean, basically a picture perfect Thing Boss solo. Incredible job, BRYN. What a beast. Alright, let's take a look at the cards. And ya boy, Taters, this is my first card. We've been doing cards. This is our 3rd season doing cards. This is my first time that I've gotten one. And the fact that it's Magneto just makes me infinitely happy. Clown with the gold card, PWF with the platinum card. Also, this alliance, they commented in the war chat. They said, don't call them an Asian or a Chinese alliance in our war videos. They said that they are called Deities of the River, which I think is infinitely cool. Hats off to you guys. We ended up winning this war. It was a close war. They're a very good alliance. Anyway, that's it for the video. Leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the Magneto gameplay, and I'll see you in the next video.